photographed. Made frames.
Okay.
It's really kind of...
You want to see the stuff in the hallway real quick?
Yeah.
And then we'll...
And then these are some new pieces I'm working on. Just sort of, I take a lot of found objects, and I sort of use sort of optical devices and things like that, and just create things. They aren't functional, but they're just sort of like fun things. These are old photographic lenses, and I make these bases, so they become something else. This is cameras, a non-functional camera, but I look at it as sculpture. I took parts from all sorts of different things and welded them together, and it actually works, sort of. You can't put film in it, but it's just, again, I look at it as a tabletop sort of piece of sculpture. Really just putting stuff together. Like that is just an old tripod and a magnifying glass, but visually I like it. It just
reminds me of some of your objects.
Yeah.
Photograph.
Yeah, I used to just photograph these things. And now it's like after I photograph them, I still like the object, so I'm trying to like incorporate somehow. Like this piece here, these are little chemistry graduates, but those are the actual graduates that I mix my chemistry in. You know, so it's sort of like all wrapped up in the same kind of thing. This stuff here, this piece, this piece could be a piece of sculpture. What I did was take apart an old movie projector, and this was some of the stuff I got out of it, and then I made a sculpture out of it and photographed it. So that's sort of it here, but that piece that I made could be looked at as sculpture too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just starting to realize that, and so I'm just sort of letting this stuff all sort of evolve.
Your work's coming out of the imagery
somehow.
into the space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
But that's kind of it. This is a straight black and white photograph. That's just a little plastic model that I found, you know, and I just photographed. Just try to make something else out of the piece, so it becomes not just the object itself, but it sort of like is transformed somehow.
Right.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
Another piece I did up here.
Oh wow, it's a big one.
It's called a Visual Resource Center. It's meant to go on a desk or something. Your books, and it's just a playful, again, interactive kind of thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just found objects and wood and aluminum and.
Yeah. Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And what's this? This is like the lobby, or what would you call this area?
This is where we try to get the cash, get them the cash.
Is this for you?
This is where the safe is.
Yeah. This is the art law. Yeah.
Great. We got some.
This is where the wine is kept.
Yeah.
Some of your work is in here, Jim.
Yes. Yeah. This is something. Some of these are in. I also have the luxury of being able to use it as put some things I'm working on, which I'm working on that idea of. I've always been involved in kind of iconographic southern or Florida imagery, and so this is some in progress. That's a monument to my dear friend who's a street person, Crackhead Fred, who's died last year by a brown recluse spider bite, and that's his. It's called The Spider That Bit Him, which is he was.
And you got some other pieces here.
And that's ongoing water paintings that I continually work on.
And this is some of your new stuff.
Some feathers that I'm playing with lately.
Great. Looks like they're drying.
Yeah, they are.
There's one of your larger
feathers, goats and shells and
Stuff. And Karen, you wanted to thank you, Jim, for showing us your stuff. I appreciate it. You wanted to talk about the educational aspect of the space for a sec?
Well, PI is like a great opportunity, I think, for really bringing artists together. So one of the ideas was that we would certainly create opportunities for artists to have a space in which to create workshops and do sort of high-intensity weekends, possibly, or over a longer format. Jim has led figurative drawing workshops, for example. Jay Schutz is going to actually conduct a workshop around the cameraless photography technique that you saw in some of his work.
Right.
He's actually going to be doing a 2-day workshop in January of 2008. So that's something, that we're starting off, and I think that'll be really exciting. I want to take those those workshops myself, but we also want to make some possibilities happen for the high schools and college students to be able to come in. We want to have an open critique kind of event where there's a number of arts professionals that could look at portfolios in an informal sort of afternoon of talking about art and discussing work, and I think that could be really supportive too to the community and to students.
If someone had an idea or a concept and for a show or a workshop, are you open to being approached for those types of ideas? Or?
Yeah, that's it's really the three of us really talk over everything that is going on here and have put together. It's very interesting. I was just saying to Jim how the three personalities from the three areas of expertise will come together from just different points of view.
Would you like to get that in like a proposal form, or what? Do you have any specific format that?
I think if someone sends me an email, just to info@piestudio.net,
okay.
That would be a good way to start and go from there.
Oh, okay. It's nothing formal, just shoot some ideas around and see what comes up.
I think that's a good way to start, and I think as we evolve, we'll start to have sort of more ways of doing things. But at the moment, we're kind of open. We have made a lot of decisions about how this year is going to go, and the shows that we're preparing for. The art competition, I think, is awesome. I'm really excited about that, and we've had lots of great response already.
Great.
And being able to work with Ethan Karp on this, speaking with him about the preparation during the preparation for it, I think it's been really, to bring work from different parts of the country, because it is a national competition. I think also is very exciting for me to be about, because I'm about new work, I'm about new ways of making work,
right.
And I think that artists that are drawn to seeing what's going on in different parts of the country, this will be an opportunity for that as well.
That's great. Actually, that's what I like to try to keep the focus of Jack's Cal a little bit, is that we might be living in Jacksonville. That doesn't mean we have to only be in Jacksonville, because it is a global society now. So seeing national work here locally is what it's all about, I think. So great.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. I'm going to kind of walk out, and then I'm just going to say goodbye. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good one.